Local 2 Weather Authority forecast.
Well, good morning. Meteorologist Chase Menendez here, watching some clouds already roll in from the south. That's loading us up with some moisture. You can also see a little bit of rain happening just south of Corpus Christi. That's thanks to some flow that we're seeing come in from the Gulf of Mexico. That's loading us up with moisture. It's loading us up with some rain chances as well. You can see relative humidity numbers a lot higher off to the east than they are off to the west. 72% here in Fort Stockton, but 99% here in Odessa, Midland. As we make our way off to the west, also Guadalupe Pass only at 29%. That's thanks to a dry line that we're seeing set up right across our viewing area. Now that dry line is something that we use to determine rain chances. It actually acts like wringing out a rag over the atmosphere, allowing the moisture that we're seeing in the atmosphere to make its way out in form of rain. Now also with 98% humidity, the chance for fog is pretty great. We're seeing visibility down to a quarter mile here in Odessa, Midland, so please take caution there. Also, don't use your high beams when you're driving through fog. It actually works to reduce your visibility even further. With temperatures the way that they are, also 57 degrees here in Odessa, Midland, 53 in Wink, 46 in Hobbs. That allows the atmosphere to hang on to even more moisture. We're seeing those temperatures actually pretty high this morning considering the time of year, and also allowing us to hang on to dew points pretty high as well. 56 degrees in Odessa, Midland, 53 in Wink, only 27 in Guadalupe Pass. Again, that's that dry line that we can see right here down the middle of our viewing area. Now that's going to wiggle around a little bit over the coming hours, and by the time we get into 11 p.m. tonight, we're going to see that dry line shift all the way off to the west. Guadalupe Pass at 15 miles per hour, and then we're going to see that make its way off to the east. Now as it moves to the east, we're going to see that dry line actually work to kick off a pretty good amount of storm activity off here. We've also got wind speeds going to be picking up as well. Only 3 miles an hour here in Odessa, Midland, but that's going to rise up into the teens by this afternoon, 1 p.m. at 14 miles per hour. And then coming out of the north also going to bring in some cooler air for the evening, and that's going to also allow some updraft potential. Could keep some hail up in the sky for a little bit longer and allow those hailstones to form up in the atmosphere and give us some hail chances for later on tonight. So let's look at the future coming ahead. We still have that high pressure still allowing some flow in from the Gulf of Mexico, loading us up with clouds right now for Odessa, Midland. But by the time we get to the evening hours, midnight by Saturday, that cloud cover could turn into some rain chances. Now this model is showing those rain chances off to the east, but the possibility of that transitioning to where we are here, northern central basin, actually pretty high. So Saturday morning also looking like pretty good potential there for some storms as those clouds move out. I got a spider sense feeling that those clouds moving out should lead to some thunderstorm activity as well by 10 a.m. on Saturday. And then, well, I hate to break to you, we also have a cold front coming through Saturday evening into Sunday. That could lead to some more storms. So I've got about a 30% chance for some thunderstorms tonight into tomorrow morning here in Odessa, Midland. Another 30% chance for tomorrow storms to develop in the morning and the evening hours, but the afternoon looking clear. And then about a 20% chance for some storms Sunday. But the good news, after we get through that, everything's going to clear out. It's going to be a pretty nice week next week.